Hi, my name's Haley Thomas.
Hi, Timothy Adams.
I am the sexual advocate here at Haven, and so I'm here to help you and talk to you about anything that you need to talk about, and anything that is said in this room will be kept confidential.
So, if I have anything to tell you, it's gonna stay in this room.
Of course,
That's
no one
good.
else will know about it.
Okay, because it was hard for me to come in as it is, honestly, because as a dude, we don't. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't think to actually, talk about stuff that's happened. But I mean, this happened years ago. Um, when I was 11, I believe I was 11 or 12. But I was I was, I guess, sexually assaulted by an older female. She was like 16 or 17. She was a teenager, but I was like 11, so it was a big deal for me. And she just, we were at home, and I was at home. It was actually one of my sister's friends, and my sisters were outside with the rest of their friends, and she came in the house for some odd reason, like just walked in, and I was watching TV, and she just like started small conversation. Hey, how you doing? I didn't think nothing of it because she's been around for a while, so
Right.
we're comfortable. And she sat next to me and started like rubbing on my neck and stuff, and I was like, okay, whatever. And next thing I knew, she started rubbing her way down, to my, private area. And then I'm thinking like, what the heck, she's doing. And I was still 11 years old. You ain't really thinking about it too much, like, or
Right.
know what's going on. So she started, playing around, and she like kind of like grabbed my hand and put it on her chest, and she was kissing on my neck, and doing all this kind of stuff, and it was very uncomfortable. And I was trying to walk away, and she just grabbed me, because she was a lot older. Even though I was a boy, she was a lot older, so a lot stronger too. So I mean, luckily one of my sisters, walked in, and she kind of just jumped away. But my sister just like, "What's going on?" She was like, "Nothing. I was just messing with him." And I think my sister kind of had a general idea because she had that look on her face, like, yeah, he's just messing with him. But I think as my older sister, she's probably like, "Good job," for me. But I'm like, I'm kind of young, so it's not a good job yet. But yeah, it kind of sucked. So I never said anything to anybody. It was just who was there only knows for the most part. But it's kind of always stuck with me. If she hadn't walked in, what would have happened, or so
Right.
yeah.
Wow. Well, that was a young age. Now you're only 11. So how do you think that impacted the rest of your teenage years of how you view women and relationships?
um, I think it had really kind of drastic effect, honestly. Because I then eventually lost my virginity probably the next year, which is really young. So I was like 12, and I just went from girl to girl to girl. Like, I never stayed with one girl, had one girlfriend, just multiple girls. And I never really understood why. Just felt the need to have different girls, or have sex all the time and stuff. And I don't know if that's maybe what triggered it. Or maybe I just don't know. But that's just. Because it wasn't like I was a womanizer. I didn't treat them bad. I didn't treat them like they were any kind of anything. I just kept going from girl to girl. So
Right. So what made you come in today?
um, like I said, uh, relationships have pretty been sucky, and with women, like, I mean, I'm comfortable with women. I grew up with women, but relationship wise, it's just I'm not there. It's not like I can put a whole lot into it, and it's really affected all of my relationships. And I kind of just want to maybe, I guess, talk to someone, maybe come figure out what I need to do. Is there something maybe I need to work out, and maybe see if you all can help me.
Right. Well, we will be more than happy to help you. And it's been so long since that happened. So I'm really glad that you came in because I'm sure it's very uncomfortable for you to come in, especially since keeping the guy mentality, saying you're a guy and that this happened to you. So how are your relationships with women now since you're older?
Well, I'm married now, and still a little not all there. I've been married for a while, still not all there, and still a lot of times I feel like I need other women, it's just it's a lot. It seems like a lot's missing. Just from me, really, it just seems like a lot's missing. So definitely need some help there.
Right. So, did you tell anybody about this in your family when it happened, or later on after it happened?
I do believe I actually told my mom, but I think I told her when I was around, I want to say 19 or 20. It was definitely way later.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she was highly upset, because my father wasn't in the picture at the time, so my stepfather was. But she was definitely upset, by then, those friends weren't even around, weren't in the picture. She was really pissed at my sisters for not saying anything, or my oldest sister, but, she was upset, she kind of felt like it was her fault a little bit, because, I don't know, the older girls around the house, so when I was there, because they were supposed to be watching me, while she was at work, but, I told her it wasn't her fault, it just happened to happen. They were 17, 18, my sister was 16, 17, 18 years old, there's they were supposed to be the responsible ones, so. But that's basically the only people that I've ever told.
And do you think what happened is your fault?
I wonder, not necessarily that it's my fault. I wonder, should I have did more to try to stop it before it got too far? Like, maybe yell for my sisters or something. But I think maybe at the time I was just so much in shock that it was happening and just wasn't thinking about it, so.
Well, it's definitely not your fault, so I don't want you to think that. Have you ever thought about coming in to talk to someone before today?
Yeah, I thought about it, but it was just a thought, like just a fleeting thought, and then it was like my masculinity kicked in. It was like, don't you do it, so
Right.
I didn't want people to look at me like, oh, he's weak or weak-minded or something like that. So, I just think now it's to a point where I should, talk to somebody. So I'm here.
Well, I am glad that you decided to come in. So your relationship wise, would you be willing to maybe work on it so it's not, patchy or whatever? Would you be willing to work on it as maybe like a homework assignment?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm here. I think I should definitely work on me first.
Of course.
Before I get to that part, because if I'm not fixed, I can't fix anything else. So, but I'm definitely open for anything, including homework. I hate homework, but sure.
Well, I think you need to come back for some more interviews, sessions. So I think every week would be good, and whenever you come back next week, we can start laying out some goals for you to work on and stuff to help you through what happened.
Okay, I think it sounds like fun.
All right, so if you will just talk to the secretary on your way out, and I'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.